It's amazing, really, because just when you think it can't get worse, they released another sneak peek, and it gets worse. I've been sitting here for probably, I don't know, an hour trying to figure out how to cover this. I'm going to pull this down a little bit because I can see that you can't see the ridiculously stupid thing up in the ceiling. Jesus. What is happening? Like, what the, like, what is going, this show, man, they get everything wrong. And then they stick a piece of something from the book that's sort of from the book, and then they'll go, oh, we put something from the book in here. If you haven't figured it out, this is Ishmael. Now, anybody that has not read through the books, put your earmuffs on, please. Earmuffs, okay. I am pretty sure earmuffs. Put the earmuffs on. Actually, let me see if I can actually find the spoiler thing here. If I still have it. Oh, there it is. Okay, earmuffs for a second. Earmuffs. I'm pretty sure Ishmael's not going to die ever in this, and we're never going to see Morandin. But, you know, I digress. Who cares, right? Like, who cares? They got 8 of them. It just keeps getting worse and worse. So, and you're going to ask me why what in this makes me think that? Well, you'll see. Okay, if you haven't seen this, this is a clip of the used car salesman. He's got to get as many of those Subarus off the lot as he can. Of him doing something in a cave. Let's play a little bit of it. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's really, really loud. I tried to find something, like I looked at, because this is from IMDb. I tried to find something that we could put closed captioning on it. Of course, even on their YouTube channel, closed captioning is not available. Why is it not available? Because he's mumbling some nonsense that nobody can frickin' understand. Or, like, this is their old tongue sounds ridiculous. The only thing you need to do to get the old tongue right is have Matt yelling, Cardinal Caldazar, Alessandro, like, just have him do the line, and all of a sudden old tongue is cool. No, old tongue is an evil thing, apparently, in this. Old tongue is evil. Here we go. Here's the clip, okay? Now, we have the used car smells. That looks a little dangerous. Why that sure looks like that roof is going to collapse. What do you think happens if that falls out? Now, apparently, we're in Demolition Man. You know that scene in Demolition Man when they thaw Sylvester Stallone's character? Why? I don't know why I immediately just thought of that. They've just put him in a little canister for freshness, sealed it up, and said, okay, you get to sit up there until we thaw you out. So this is Demolition Man. Now I guess he's cooming, I guess. I don't know what he's doing there. But, now he's doing this and he's mumbling his old tongue nonsense. The old tongue nonsense just turns out to be the Dark Prophecy. Because that makes a lot of sense, right? And I'm going to give Salty Traveling C the thumbs up because he's right. It's just a Post-it note. It's like, we got a Post-it note up there that says we need to get this Dark Prophecy in here. So let's just do it. Right? Who cares who says it? Who cares, who cares that we already ruined Blood Calls Blood, calling episode 5 Blood Calls Blood when it's just about Steppen committing suicide. Let's just do it again. Let's just invoke Blood Calls Blood again and ruin it a second time. And then we can just go, you know what? Hey, we said the thing, so you guys should be happy. That's from the book. We said the thing. So I don't know what weave this is. What weave is this? The cooming weave of opening? Like, I don't... What is this? Like, and is this where we get all the freaking people on Twitter that are drooling over this shit? Oh, I'm sorry, X. Going, oh, you could see the shapes and the weaves. Shut the fuck up. I like what? This is nonsense. This is nonsense. And then it goes up and breaks the roof. I hope it freaking falls on him. Like, oh boy, the ultra cooming weave is activated. I mean, like, what is this? Easton's laughing next to me because it's ridiculous. Okay, so now I paused it here for a reason. Do you remember we saw a few things in the Dark Friend Daycare Center? Remember that? Here, I'll bring them up here. We got image 1, right? There you go. Here's the second one. So I said that as a joke. Okay, literally. I said that as a joke that, oh man, what if those statues with the Aes Sedai symbols on them, with the Aes Sedai symbols on them, like when the one that's fallen over, that represents that a Forsaken's out. Well, guess what? I guess I was right. Oh, my brain. Because you know what? That's what's going to happen here in a second. And also, like, everybody's been talking about how the different symbols are in here. So, what is that not? So, is this now the Forsaken symbol of joy? Like, what? Like, because this doesn't signify anything now. Because it's all on her prison. Alright, okay, so I guess, what is happening here? What is happening? So I guess we should go back because I made it a little bit too quiet. So I'm gonna go back and we can listen to the used car salesman invoke the car selling channeling weave. All right, here we go. So here's him speaking nonsense. This is evil old tongue he's speaking. Thank you. Evil old tongue. Because old tongue is evil. Old tongue is evil. Okay, so I was wrong. He doesn't say anything of so we didn't need the sound. I was absolutely wrong because nothing. He invokes nothing. He's just speaking nonsense, and you know, people have translated it. I don't know how they heard a freaking word of it. I also don't know where they got the closed captioning. So let a brother know where he can get let a guy know where they can get the closed captioning because apparently they don't like the hearing impaired. Because I can't hear it. I don't know what he's saying. I guess I don't care. But we know it's the Dark Prophecy for Lanfear. Alright, there we go. And oh my gosh. Wow. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't really a seal. It just all you have to do is crack it open and she spills out like an egg yolk. Is that what happened? Like he just made a little crack and spilled out a little egg yolk. I wish I was joking, people. Like what? Like so we're implying now, just real quick. We're implying now that Ishmael. This is now Ishmael. It's not the Dark One, remember. They told us he's now Ishmael, okay? It's just Ishmael, a.k.a. the Subaru salesman, okay? He can just go and, as long as he has the magic words, he can release Forsaken whenever he wants. Great. I was pretty sure they just got out on their own because the seals were weakening and the boar was... Oh, wait, what's the boar? Yeah, we don't know what the boar... There is no boar. Where's the Dark One? Is there a Dark One? Where's he at? Sheol Ghul? Did we talk about Sheol Ghul? I don't think we've... What, steading? What's a steading? Like you haven't set the groundwork for any of this. You really haven't. It's just nonsense. And now we get to see... Why is she covered... So she was in her little ice capsule from Demolition Man. Now she's a white ball of I don't know, egg yolk. It's all egg yolk. And she turns into a bloody mess. Now, why is she a bloody mess? So is she being stored in blood? Like, like if she's magically in there, why is she covered in blood? Why is she even naked? Why is she anything?
Blood feeds blood.
And now we get to hear the fucking dark prophecy again be uttered by somebody that has no business saying the dark prophecy.
Blood is. Blood will.
And we all sort of knew they were going to do this, right? And now, the worst part of the whole video, okay? So this is the worst part, okay? This is the worst part. Okay? Because Lanfear, this is Lanfear, okay, people? Lanfear is holding Ishmael's hand. Lanfear, who despises and hates everybody but Lanfear and Telamon, is holding Ishmael's hand. And now she is subservient to Ishmael because Ishmael freed her from a seal. So now Ishmael is going around opening seals. I guess they're not to the Dark One's prison anymore. They're seals imprisoning the Forsaken instead of it being the seals imprisoning the Dark One, and the Dark One, they're with him in the boar. They now have each individual seal. So we're going to go from seal to seal to seal. I mean, they're doing 8 Forsaken, right? So, rip all the other ones. Because who needs an Asmodin? Who needs Semirog? Who needs Asmodin? We'll just, who needs either of them? Agnor, Balthamol, you know what? You could argue if their existence is needed. I feel like it is, personally. I think it shows a lot in that fight at the Eye of the World, which we still haven't gotten to the Eye of the World in the show. Wherever they were in the show, that's not the Eye of the World, and I don't care how many people wanted, oh yeah, they said it is. No, that was not the Eye of the World. I don't know where they were. It definitely wasn't the Blight. I mean, I think Maureen took a left turn at Albuquerque and ended up in like the rainforest, and then since she's an idiot, she this is all her fault now, right? Your heroine, the main character of your show, Moron, as they lovingly say it in the Band of the Red Hand Discord and over at White Cloaks, moron, yeah, she's a moron. This is all her fault. So because now Ishmael is now walking around freeing more Forsaken, which means her stupid actions taking Rand to the Eye of the World, the fake Eye of the World, we'll call it the butthole of the world. Because she ended up in frickin', a tropical location with dead trees. Left turn at Albuquerque. I'm telling you, she should have made a right. She made a left. She got her directions wrong. So she ended up in the wrong place. And in the wrong place, which wasn't the Eye of the World, there was no Green Man. There was no nothing. Rand still doesn't have the frickin' Dragon Banner or the Pool of Saidin. They went the wrong place. They had to, right? Because they went and freed Ishmael. And now we have a bloody mess called Lanfear kneeling before Ishmael. This would never happen in a million fucking years, okay? And I'm not going to even put up the spoiler tag for this, people, okay? But if you don't want it ruined, just cover your ears for 2 seconds if you haven't read it, okay? Please. The whole book, she doesn't kneel. Even when she, I'll try, just in case we don't have, even when everything has gone wrong for her, and everything is against her, she still doesn't kneel to him. She does everything with him begrudgingly. She hates him. She hates them all. But, she's just, no, this would never happen. And now you've made her a servant of him. In your Great Hunt show, I'm not even going to say the Dragonborn because the Dragonborn has nothing to do with this show. Neither does the Great Hunt, but you know what I'm saying. They're pretending it's a Great Hunt show. Oh, and you forgot half the prophecy to make it work. I guess it's just a passphrase. If you have, hey, let's play passphrase. Do you have the passphrase to release Ravine so he can take over a certain city? No? Well, you can't get him out. You got to go find the catchphrase, and then you can get out whatever Forsaken you want. This is garbage, people. Garbage. I don't have a nicer way to say it. This is like, that's probably the nicest. There's probably some choice words I could say. Garbage. I like it's, you know, like I'm trying to rank the one they've released now. You have Nynaeve, you got the Rand Lanfear thing, you got this. If I'm missing one, who cares? They all suck, right? I mean, the Nynaeve one's the closest one to anything. And man, have they posted that in a bunch of word for word from the book? Yeah, they've tried. Yeah, they've tried. That's exactly what I said they were gonna do. They did it in some articles. The Rand and Lanfear one is pretty bad, and I'm not saying Celine because they spoiled their own thing by, you know, they spoiled it for everybody because they're idiots. This one's up there, man. This one could be the worst. Every time something comes out, it's just a mess. I mean, and tell me what you think in the comments, please. And if you got this far, please like, share, subscribe. You know, we're doing some live. We're gonna be doing live coverage of this. You know, before the show, we'll watch the show. We'll be live after. You know, stay tuned for that. But just like, you know, this is crazy how bad this is getting. And again, stop pretending this has anything to do with the Wheel of Time. You start invoking prophecy. It's not prophecy when you just recite it and the thing happens. Like I just listened to the freaking book passage of Varen reciting this passage, which is much, much longer. But of course, they didn't add the rest because, you know, why do the whole thing when we could do part of it wrong, right? I mean, why do anything right when we can just do whatever the hell we want, right? Just listen to the passage of Blood Calls Blood and tell me which is better. Tell me which is better. I already know the answer. But just listen to it. Tell me what you think. Okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I know I'm all over the place, but you know, that's what happens when you work overnight. So thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Till next time, all hail the Lord Dragon. Have a great day. That's why I give you the warning. Okay?
Sorry, I watched Ryan's premiere thing.
Well, I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm just saying, can you just like, can you give me a second to finish?
Yeah.
I don't even know where I left off. All right, that'll be good. That'll be a good place to see where I'm starting back up.